just gonna do it with your phone then. I'm just waiting for a couple of people to come on.
Okay. And it's early, so it should be good, right?
Hopefully. Maybe they're at work. I'm live right now. So, in the email that they sent threatening to kick my kids out of school
Right.
for no absolute reason.
Hardships, right?
Hey guys, welcome. I'm about to make some phone calls to the school. So, Yolanda Hamilton, Janine Cullen, Brian Fleischer, whatever it is, the one that I texted the other day, the teacher,
Yep.
Tara Gayfield, Tracy Hughes.
Okay. Those are all the ones that are aware of what's going on and haven't done their job.
So, I'm gonna be making a phone call. Let's try Tara Gayfield first. Hey, take the dogs out real quick, please. Babe,
I'm trying.
take the dogs out. So let's call Tara.
Get their water dish.
Before anything, I'm gonna tell you guys this much. Real quick, I'm gonna give you guys an update of why I'm exposing this school. And I'm making phone calls right now so you guys can all hear it. For the past 4 years, I have been dealing with the school. It's homeschooling. Everybody knows Nevada Virtual Academy. It's a K-12 program. Now, all 3 of my kids used to go to that school up until 2 years ago when it was my son's last year. Hey, Sable, welcome. It was my son's last year over there because I get an email about saying that K-12 no longer has the funds to support elementary school. And my son's in elementary school, so therefore, my son can no longer go to K-12 the next year. I confronted the principal and admin, and I told them I know the reason why. Because of the fact that so many parents have been suing this school. This school has gotten so many lawsuits filed on them that they don't have the funding anymore because they're so corrupted.
And now we know why.
So, number one, when it comes to their homework, when it comes to their school assignments that they're supposed to do every day after school, the teachers never check the homework on time. They automatically put in, mark it as not done, so their grades go down. The way that the school system grades work is they can have straight A's. All the students can have straight A's. But if you miss one assignment, not even missing, if you there's a quiz in every assignment. After every assignment, you take a quiz. Now, after that quiz, if you get anything below an A or a B, your whole grade goes down, which is not even fair. And they allow you to take the quiz a lot of times 3 times, okay? But let's say you're getting straight A's and then you take a quiz and you get a C on it. It should not completely affect your grade from going from an A to a C. It could be from an A to an A minus, kind of play fair with the kids. But it kind of deters the kids from wanting to study and do school work because
they would go from an A straight to an F, not even to a C. They would
a lot of
from
times
A
from
to an F.
a lot of times from A
One
to an
assignment.
F, one assignment. And so, the kids are like not motivated to go to school anymore. They don't want to do the schoolwork anymore. But my oldest daughter, this is, I believe, her 4th year. My middle child is her 3rd year into school. Every year, I've had an issue with these people. Also, when it comes to their testings, they test about 3 times a year to see what grade level that they're going to maintain. My kids, and not just my kids, I've spoken to other parents as well in the school. And if you guys go to Facebook, if you guys have Facebook after this live, go to Facebook and go to Nevada Virtual Academy or K-12. You're going to see nothing but negative comments about the school from the parents. And I've done my homework and my research on the school a long time ago. When I confronted the school last year and the year before, they threatened to kick my kids out of school due to retaliation. This year, my oldest daughter was held back a grade because of retaliation. And it's grounds for a lawsuit. I'm actually in the middle of talking to my attorneys as we speak, because I have their final grades. We get their final grades at the end of the school year. I have their final grades. What this coward school did was, after I received my kids' grades, which is all passing grades, the school went into their system and they changed the grades to failing. So my grades that I have that they've already sent me versus their grades that they changed after the school was over, the school year was done, does not match. And so they use that as an excuse to hold my daughter back. I threatened them with the lawsuit. And they told me they no longer wanted to talk to me. They gave me the information for their legal department for me to contact their legal department. And that is not fair, because, me being nice, not doing that, it's like they took advantage. And I tell them all the time when I talk to them, listen, I'm recording everything. I record everything. You guys, everybody knows, Monica records everything, okay? If you know me, my work I do, I record everything. Just for this reason. Because every time I would tell them I am recording, I'm going to post this online to expose your bullshit stupidity on the school part, your corruption on these kids and the retaliation on these kids. Just because you can't do anything to me, you want to retaliate by messing up my kids' grades, by keeping them behind the school year, this and that. They didn't take me serious.
No, and this goes with the
because I didn't do it. Now I'm doing it.
Right. But don't forget, they also, at the end of the school year, all of our kids brought their grades up. We all had the proof of it. My daughter was A's and stuff. We were so proud of her. And then, do you remember what happened? We get an email saying, Nicole is not going to continue next year because she failed or something. And we're like, what the hell? So hold on. Then we're talking about calling them back and doing it. And then they send you another email that said, oh, we're sorry, that email was wrong. But it just shows the proof they were already trying to conspire to get her kicked out. So
right.
I think you should explain that part too.
So I get an email like right before school starts, like a couple of weeks before school starts this year. And it has my daughter's name and the principal's signature at the bottom, saying that due to her grades failing,
and we're both like,
hold on, due to my daughter's grades failing, we are withdrawing her from school.
Yeah. And
okay?
Mind you, she got the best grades ever this year.
And mind you this, after last year, this is our first year in high school. So they graduated last year from junior high. And what they did was they sent me a certificate for both my girls. Both my girls graduated, okay? They passed the school. They didn't graduate. I don't even know. I have to look into that as well. Because I want to know if they actually had some kind of a graduation ceremony at the end of junior high that promotes them to high school and my kids were not invited, because that's discrimination and I'm going to get them for that as well. But they both got a certificate. They sent me an email and I took screenshots of it too, congratulating my kids to getting promoted to high school. Then a couple of weeks before school started this year, I get an email saying, due to my daughter's grades, my oldest daughter's grades, that she's getting withdrawn from school. They're kicking her out of school.
And we're like, what the?
And I said, what is going on? So then, about not even 30 minutes later to an hour, if that, I get another email telling me to disregard the letter. So they were already conspiring to kick my kids out of school. They just didn't know how to do it.
And the reason for this, let me put some context.
And so they did start the school, and my daughter was able to go to school this year.
Let me put some context to this. So, yes, they are homeschooled, and we, as their parents, have to help them through homeschooling. You know what I mean? But their teachers are supposed to teach them.
They're lazy.
And they do absolutely nothing. They do not teach them. They have them, sign into class. They talk to them for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then they dismiss them to a class of their own. What's it called? A breakout room. And then they disappear for the whole class. The kids are asking out, on the web chat, hey, teacher, I need to ask you a question. No response. No one's there. So my wife has called them out on this multiple times. And their grading system and their lack of their grading, stuff my daughter's turned in, they said they hadn't turned in, but we have proof that they did turn it in. Mm-hmm. So then, things like that, my wife's called them out on. So they're very upset with my wife because she's called them out on their bullshit legitly every time and nailed them every time. And so they were looking for a reason, and they picked on our daughters because of that. And
it's retaliation.
This legitly happened, and they legitly retaliated. And now they're going to be able to see.
It's not a legit retaliation. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Retaliation.
No, they're legitly retaliating. Like, they are retaliation. This is nothing else but retaliation. This is what they are doing.
Exactly. My kids are passing their classes. And then I get an email. So there are assignments where my kids are supposed to do, and then they send it. It goes to the teacher's emails, right? Or whatever portal that they have. Because the teachers are so lazy to check to see if they received the assignments, before they do that, I get emails, and almost every single email that I have gotten from the school was very demanding towards my kids. Now, those emails go to my kids as well, but they also go directly to my phone because it's through my email address. So when I see these emails, hey, honey, welcome. So when I see these emails, saying Nicole or Alyssa did not turn in this and this and this. And then the funny thing is, every time they do turn in those assignments, we get an email confirmation back saying, thank you for turning in your assignment. No reply needed, blah, 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 blah.
We make our kids take pictures of
So, yeah, and we take pictures, screenshots. My kids have actually recorded many times of the same thing happening. And so then I contact a teacher and I tell them, listen, I don't know what your issue is, or maybe you need to find another job, another career, because you clearly suck at doing this one. Why don't you check the assignments first before you accuse my kids of not going to, or not doing the assignments? There's been many times when my kids were counted as being absent and not in school when my kids logged into school, okay? All this is retaliation. I've been going through this for 4 freaking years, 4 years with the school. I talked to the school administration. I've talked to this person, talked to that person. I've talked to everybody. They don't care. The minute we throw things in their face, they hang up the phone. They're cowards. They're too much of a coward. They're chickens. They don't want to hear it. And this is what's really upsetting us. When we moved here, of course, like everybody knows, my lease just finally went through because we just took over somebody else that was living here. Anyways, long story short, just because my name is not on the lease, it doesn't mean my bills are not under my name in this house. I paid the rent and I paid my bills, okay? Every single bill is under my name. At the end of the last school year last year, when my kids had to physically go, they go to this hotel casino. What is it called again? The name? What's the name?
I forget the name of the casino, but it's
Alyssa, do you remember?
the name of the hotel casino where you go take your testing at. Yeah.
Anyways, so we take them there, and they do their final testings. Well, when we got there, I talked to one of the women that was working there. from the school who's an administrator. I told her, listen, we just moved and blah, blah, blah. I need to do an address change because I know that the school has to send, they normally every year, they send a package like a week or two before school starts. They send a big box of
Textbooks,
school
projects.
supplies with books and whatever that they need. So I told her, I said, do you want me to give you my address so you could, and she said, no. She said, let me have your email address. I will email it to you. And you email me your email address, and then I will, require you to send me this information. I said, fine. So that's what happened. I sent her an email and I said, hey, this is Monica, and, I'm Alyssa Nicole's mom, blah, 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 blah. We spoke, a week ago or whatever, and I want to do the address change. So couple of weeks go by, nothing. So about a couple of weeks before school started, I get an email, bless you, I get an email from somebody completely different saying that, supposedly she's from admin as well, telling me that I need to send her either the proof of my lease or send her proof of my bill. Either it's an electricity bill, gas bill, whatever bill it is, that has my name on it with this address. I said, okay, no problem. So what I did, instead of just and I have screenshots, I'll show it to you. Instead of just sending just one bill, I send two bills. I send a bill for my electricity, and I send a current bill for my gas bill. So that way there was no confusion, and they can't say, oh, we didn't receive it, or, oh, that doesn't count, or, some kind of an excuse. So my electricity and my bill, and then I'm going to read you guys the email. I said, hello, Patsy, this is Mrs. Lawson. I'm emailing you for an address change for my girls, Nicole and Alyssa. Attached are two bills for my electricity and gas for my new address. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for your time and help. And I also included my new address as well. So, what did they do? What the fuck did they do? Nothing. I end up getting an email back. No, I end up getting a call back from this woman, Patsy. And she tells me that she didn't receive my email. I said, well, I sent it to you. She goes, well, can you resend it again? I said, okay, no problem. And then she even tells me that it might have gone into her spam. She's going to check her spam. I said, okay, well, it's showing that it's sent on my end. And I use my email for my business, for work, everything. Like, my email works. You know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, she said, go ahead and resend it again. So I go ahead and resend it again. But on top of that, I take a screenshot of the previous email that I've already sent her and attach it to this new email as well to show I did send it to you the first time. And then I told her, I said, well, can you give me a call or send me an email confirmation if you received it or not? Yeah, no problem. I'll go ahead and do that. Next thing you know, about a week or two goes by, she sends me another email. And she says, Monica, I haven't received your email. That's not my problem. Now, this school system, including their emails, they glitch all the time. Even when my kids are in class, sometimes it shows they're not in class. A lot of times when they participate in class, they have an icon for audio, like a microphone. You can click on the microphone, you could talk, and you can also chat. You could type in stuff to talk to your teacher and classmates. And then also the video camera. So sometimes if you have projects to show your teacher, they click on the camera real quick, show the project, and then click it off. Well, there's been many times when I had to fly out of my room because this is how the teachers talk to the kids. They will literally call you out on everything. And there's been multiple times when the teacher asked a question to my kids, and it's live virtual classes. I'm in my room, my kids are in their room, but the doors are open, I can hear what's going on, plus there's cameras everywhere in the house that records everything. So next thing you know, I hear the teachers yelling at my kids, Nicole or Alyssa, wake up. What are you doing? You're not participating. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? The way that they talk to our kids, not just my kids, but every child in the classrooms, is condescending, and it's disgraceful and disgusting. There's been so many times when I fly out of my room. Now, when I say the school, their system glitches, is because when the teacher calls out on students to answer a question, whatever topic that they're talking about, math, English, science, biology, whatever it is, history, a lot of times the kids type like chat, that's how they respond to the teacher. Well, a lot of times my kids try to do it and it won't send. Again, it's a glitch on the, it has nothing to do with the laptops. It has nothing to do with our computers, nothing. It's the school system. And they have confirmed it on multiple phone calls where I recorded saying, yes, it's our system. We're updating it. We're fixing it. They have their own tech department with an 800 number. So if there's something going on, then we could contact them, or the school contacts them. And so there's been many times when I hear the teachers yelling at my kids, and I'm like, oh, hell no. I don't know who you are. You don't discipline my kids. You don't talk to my kids that way. You have a problem, you contact me. Every single teacher has my phone number and my email. So I fly out of my room, literally fly out of my room, go into theirs. I click on the audio and I tell the teachers right then and there in front of the whole classroom, this is my daughter so-and-so's mom. Who do you think you're talking to like that? There's been times when I say, I don't know who the hell you think you are, but let me hear you talk to my daughter one more time like that. Let me hear you talk to my kid one more time like that. That's how they do. It's not, nowadays with the school system, whether it's homeschooling or actually physical public school, even private schools now, it's not kids versus kids. It's not kids bullying other kids. It's the staff members that bully the kids. The way that they talk to kids is freaking disgusting. They are a disgrace. That is not how we were raised in the school system. It's completely different nowadays. So parents out there who don't know what's going on, that are sheep living under a rock because you're too busy or you're too lazy to follow up with your kids' school stuff, I suggest you to start doing it and protect your kids like I do. Like I said, I was an advocate 3 years ago for kids, not just my kids, and I went and spoke on behalf of all the kids in the school district in front of the school board. So I'm not doing this. I let the school know too who I am, what kind of power and pull I have for these kids. And they're not taking it serious. So now they're going to take it serious. K-12, Nevada Virtual Academy. And I think K-12 has their programs in a lot of different states as well. So you guys look into your state. Now, going back to the email. So finally, the third time she sends me an email with somebody else's email attached as well, saying, well, maybe my email isn't working properly because you're sending me your address change proof, whatever. Here, go ahead and send it to this person. So person number 2, for the third time, I'm emailing with proof of my address change, with, copies of my electricity bill and my gas bill. And then I attached the screenshot of the previous emails that I sent as well to show this is the third time I'm doing it. Nothing. I didn't hear anything. I even put in an email, please let me know. Please confirm that you received my email for the address change. A couple of weeks prior, about 2 weeks prior to that, 2 or 3 weeks prior to that, I get an email confirmation. I believe it was FedEx, if I'm not mistaken. UPS or FedEx. I think it's FedEx. Confirming my email, sending me an email confirmation saying, we dropped off your package, which comes from the school, from Nevada Virtual Academy, to this address. It went to my old address. Now, for the past month and a half, I've been battling with the school, contacting them, sending them emails about my new fucking address change. And is it working? No, because they haven't called me, they haven't confirmed anything, they haven't sent me an email, nothing at all. On top of that, When about I think it was a day or two after the kids' school started, I get an email, or I'm sorry, yeah, an email and a text message by Brian Fletcher, whatever, however you want to say his last name. And he is my kids' homeroom teacher, both my girls' homeroom teacher. So he wants to introduce himself to the parents. I call, we talk. At the end of the conversation, I tell him, hey, since you're the kids' homeroom teacher, I'm going to, hello, welcome. I'm going to go ahead and let you know about this address change. I've talked to admin before, I don't know what's going on, but since you're their homeroom teacher, can you please look into the address change and let me know what's going on? Now, one thing I noticed about the school is they like to contact you on a Friday, and I'll tell you why. Because, hey John, welcome. Everybody welcome. Thank you for joining us. Now, they contact you on Fridays on purpose because they make all these promises to fix the stuff, to get back to you, blah, 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 the following week on a Monday, hoping that by the end of the weekend, I'm going to forget, the parents are going to forget everything that was said prior to the weekend on that Friday. Okay, so they can blame it on the parents. Oh, it's our responsibility, it's this and that. I talked to Brian on a Friday. He told me Monday he's going to call me and he's going to give me an update on the address change, that he was going to contact admin, he was going to contact us, the principal, whoever he had to contact to find out about the address change, and then he was going to give me an update to see if they still had, had my old address or if they changed it. I said, okay, that's fine, because I'm still waiting for my kids' supplies to come. We still haven't received it. So last week, my daughter's teacher, because once every other week, the teacher calls, not him, but there was another homeroom teacher. I guess there's like 3 of them. The other one called me, this woman, and we're talking. And then at the end, I said, just to confirm, what is the address that you guys have of ours? So she gave me my old address, and I started laughing, but it was more like a sarcastic laugh. And I said, you guys are ridiculous. I said, you guys are so quick to jump on our kids' throats for missing one assignment or getting one problem wrong on an assignment, and the condescending way you guys talk to our kids. But it's been almost 2 months now that I've been trying to do an address change, and you guys still have not gotten it right. Not one admin person took the time, their lazy asses took the time to actually change the address, okay? Or even check their email. Because all they say is, oh, we never received it. Well, then check it. And I believe that they did receive it 100%. You know what I think they did? They're playing stupid. Either they deleted the email and deliberately are telling me, but either way they're telling me that we didn't receive it, whatever. And then the last 2 emails, I haven't gotten anything back from them to confirm that they even received my email. So that's a lack of responsibility on their end. It has nothing to do with me. So what I did, I'm going to give you and I don't care if you guys see his phone number because I am done. Supposedly this is his work phone number. So this is what I did. If you guys can see the email, the text message, this is from Brian. Brian is the one that texted me to call him so he could do the introduction of who he is, blah, blah, blah. And then this is the message that I sent him. And I sent it to him September 3rd, Friday, at 11:53 p.m. Now, Friday was the day that I had to go to the leasing office, the management office for this house, so I can sign the lease and finally put it under my name. So I was really busy, but in between of my work and my busy schedule, my kids' school come first no matter what. So right before I walked out the door, I texted him and I said, hello, Brian, this is Monica. My daughters, Nicole and Alyssa, never got their school packages because the address never got changed by the school, and I never got a call back from you. Remember, he was going to call me back the following Monday. Their little technique scheme that they use. I said, can you give me an update about that, please? So after that, 11:53 Friday, right after that, check this out.
Like, it's sad. Kids have to
Same
go
day,
through this.
September. Hold on. You can't even see it, man.
I
The
know.
lighting is just so messed up. But same day, September 3rd, at Friday, at 1:38, not even 2 hours after I messaged this guy, not even 2 hours, I texted him about getting an update. I received this email. Now, again, I'm at the leasing office, okay? I'm signing the lease. Hello, Miss Lawson. Not even Mrs. Lawson, Miss Lawson, which is fucking disrespectful. If we do not receive update proof of residency by close of business today, both your students will be withdrawn from Nevada Virtual Academy for non-compliance. Turn it on now. Right here. Turn it on. Give me the control. Hold on, you guys. Give me the control. Someone's knocking on my door. I gotta check my cameras. Which one is it again? 2? Are you sure? Hold on. Let's see who's. I don't open the door without checking my cameras. I need to know who the hell this is. Watch it be FedEx. So, in order for your address to be changed in your student's account, you are required to provide us with an updated proof of residency. So either utility bill, mortgage statement, lease agreement, either of those. So not only did I respond back with this, my personal email address I use for the school, but I also responded with my business email as well. And I send them a copy of my lease agreement with my address change. Not even an hour later, I get an email telling me that I have to return my kids' supplies that they send, school supplies that they send out to us, back to the school, including their laptops. Now, they did receive school laptops a couple years ago, so about 2.5, almost 3 years ago, I sent it back to them and they confirmed that they received the laptops. We no longer needed to use it because I bought my kids brand new laptops of their own that they were using, their personal laptops. So now they want laptops that they've already received. We have not gotten any other laptops from them in the last couple years. And then on top of that, they want the school supplies that we never received. It went to the old address and they know this because I've already talked to them. Tell me how incompetent and stupid this school is. Who is it? Did you check?
Yeah, the ones that are going, there's no one else. I don't know. That's the second time today. That's so weird. Anyways, wow.
The board of directors of the school district needs to investigate this with the help of your lawyers. Yeah, exactly. You want to open the door or you want me to do
They're
it?
messing with these kids' education. No, we're good. Just do what we gotta do.
Well, it could be the same people and I'm going to call and say, stop coming to my door. It's like some landscape company that keeps putting their business cards.
I don't think they did that again. We'll see in a little bit who it was.
Well, I'm going to open the door because it's pissing me. Nobody comes to nobody knows where I live. No ding dong. They have a key if they want to come in. It's not them. But anyways, so yeah, that's the shit that we've been going through. So now I am ready to call them and you guys, I'm putting everything on record. I told them that I was going to blast them online, that I have all the phone conversations, I recorded everything. They didn't take it personally, so I'm gonna go ahead and prove my point to them now. So I'm calling them. Let me get their phone number. Oh, if you guys want to call and complain as well, I'll give you guys their phone number too. I really don't care anymore. So their phone number is 702-407-1825. 702-407-1825.
First, we're doing it.
But we're doing it first, so hold off on your phone calls.
Especially listen how they talk and act.
Yeah. What? NV Energy?
It did that before too, remember?
Why
See,
does
that's
it
another
see?
thing.
That's another thing. It just said NV Energy, Nevada Energy.
And that's their phone.
That's
They
their
did that
phone number.
before.
That did it before too. Yeah.
It's like
They need.
there's- I don't
See,
know.
their system has a glitch that they need to fix, and then they blame it on the parents.
I think it's like multiple call systems. That
Let's try again. 702-407. Oh, fuck. 1825. If they
Thank you for calling Nevada Virtual Academy. We are Nevada's premier online state public charter school. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. To speak with the receptionist, press 0 or simply stay on the line. Thank you and have a nice day.
press 0.
Yeah.
They never answer. But we're gonna try it.
Nevada Virtual Academy, this is Tara.
Hi, Tara?
Yes.
Hi, Tara. This is Mrs. Lawson.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay. Are you Tara Gayfield?
I am.
Oh, okay, perfect. I wanted to know if you guys had received any of my emails with the address change.
No, we have not, ma'am.
Can I know the reason
You
why?
were speaking quite a few times, and we have not received anything.
Okay, so how come I didn't get any phone calls back? Because I was promised by you and many others that you guys were going to call me back to confirm if you received it.
I know I called you several times, and you sent me several emails that says you're busy, you're not able to answer your phone. But
I did?
Personally, I've called you several times.
Oh, I did.
And
Can
one
you
other
forward
some-
me those emails? Because I would love to see them.
And one other question. What about Brian, the teacher Brian? He talked to me personally.
I don't know who you're speaking about, sir.
Okay, so one of my child's teachers named Brian
Brian Fletcher?
Fletcher, I spoke to him personally, told him that you don't know how to maybe.
I'm not privy to that conversation. So
Well,
I
I'm
have
telling
no
you.
idea
I'm
what
telling.
you're
All right,
talking
I'll let her. Go ahead, dude.
So can you forward me the emails that I sent you that I was too busy to talk to you?
about. Okay, first, let's start over.
Yep.
Let's start this conversation totally over.
Okay.
What is the purpose of the call, ma'am?
Well, the purpose of the call is I want to know why my kids were illegally, unlawfully withdrawn from school due to non-compliance of address change when I have sent 3 different emails to 2 different people for my address
And we
change.
have video proof of it.
Okay, and so the email that you received explained that information.
I know the explanation. I want to hear from why I didn't get a phone call and then I had the same day, what do you call it? I got an email saying that I have to send you guys the email the same day. Otherwise, they're going to get withdrawn.
Address change for quite a few months, ma'am.
Right, and we've sent it
Well,
quite a few
I've
times,
sent it to
and
you.
we actually
I
have it.
just want to hear one of you at a time.
Okay, I just want to say this, and then I'm going to
Well, you
shut
can
up.
talk to both of us.
But I'm going to tell you this. I recorded
Okay,
it.
I'm going to transfer the call because.
Listen,
again,
ma'am,
I
I'm just
want to
telling you
hear
something
one
real
time.
quick. No one's yelling. We're talking personally. I'm telling you something. I personally recorded it when we sent the email 2 different times. And I recorded it when we spoke to Brian. And I recorded it when I spoke to Brian.
Okay. Who did you send the email to with the address change?
Tell her.
I'll tell you right now. Hold on.
And I have video proof
I'm
of
pulling
it.
it up.
And I
I'm
have video
pulling it
proof
up.
of Brian's phone call and some other video proof. So when we're done speaking with you, I would like to speak with your boss, please.
Not a problem. Absolutely. I will be more than happy to get you to him.
So I have your email address that I sent it to you twice.
On what day?
Well, why don't you tell me what day? I'm looking it up
You
right
said
now
you sent
too.
it to me. I said I never received it. So I
Okay,
need
just
you
tell
to
her.
tell
Of
me
course
what
you
day
never
so
received
that I
it.
can search it.
Sure, hold on one second.
Not a problem.
July 15th.
Okay.
And I've also sent it to Patsy Fife.
Yep. And I got video proof of that one. This ends today.
Okay.
And that was just one of them. I think the final
Okay.
one was the
There's
July
several.
15th.
Okay.
Including the recorded phone call with the teacher when we explained exactly what was going on. We explained that for some reason the emails must not have been going through. We explained to him the phone. Really?
So I don't get what, what the issue is, but go ahead.
I attached my electricity and gas bill both, so there won't be any excuses of you guys not receiving it.
I'm checking, and
Okay.
as of right now, I don't see anything. I'm still looking.
Well, can you check your spam?
Nothing goes to my spam. I can see if I have any messages in there. It's not there.
So no emails ever go to your spam at all? Because ours
Yeah.
does. Oh, okay. Well, it's a magical email. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I wish I had that email. Nothing goes to spam.
Wow, very cool.
Okay, I'm gonna transfer the call. Give me
Cool.
just one moment.
Okay. They don't want to hear it.
No, but I want her
They
to
don't
know
want to hear
that
the
I
truth.
have
They're
it all
being
video.
recorded, so they want to hear it.
No, it's not.
You're
that
being
I don't-
recorded.
I
You just don't wanna
explained
hear
to you
it.
I did not receive the information. and I'm
Okay,
not
so
going
who are you
to
transferring me to?
have
Who are you
an
transferring me
argument
to?
with you.
Who are you?
Not a problem.
No, because you guys don't
You
want to
seem
hear the
really
truth
rude.
when we corner you, and you're extremely rude.
Yeah, see?
What a bitch.
Yeah.
You see that? That's what they do. She didn't even tell me who she's transferring to.
No. And explain that.
That's okay. This is gonna go. The judge is gonna see this because I'm filing a lawsuit.
There's got to be higher ups that this video's got to get out to. She didn't think we recorded all that stuff. That's why I wanted to let her know. Don't get mad that I'm telling her. I want her to know.
They know that every
Hi,
time I talk
you
to them.
reached NVVA operation. We're not
Hold on.
We're gonna call right back.
right now. Please leave your name and
She's going to leave a message real quick. Dude, shut up. Why do you just bark at everything? The fuck is wrong with you? Be normal for once in your damn life. I don't know why she was holding back. She should have let her have it. Why she stopped me from talking. Shut up, stupid. I call back and be like, okay, the person you just transferred me to, no one answered.
She didn't even tell me the name of the person.
Nope.
It doesn't. I don't even know who she
No.
transferred.
So call back, be 100% professional, respectful, and call back.
That's what happens. Y'all see that, right? I am so glad I'm recording this.
Don't
the
lie
way they
into her
talk
yet
to us.
that way. You should have lit into her like, we record. We should have told her everything. Like, we recorded it. We had it documented. So I feel like you're playing games. Can you explain this to me? You should have called her out that way.
Well, I want to know who she transferred me to.
Be very professional.
It's gonna be the same. She's probably gonna see my number and not answer.
Mm-hmm.
Watch.
Thank you for calling.
She's very cocky and disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
She's got an ego problem. And this is our kids' future. This is their schooling. This is important.
She's
Look
not
how they're
answering.
treating us.
She's not answering.
No, and this is what they do to us all the time.
Reception is
See?
unavailable.
Try calling again.
See?
Give
Because
that
they have
number
caller
again.
ID.
Give that number again. And, that's just a number. If you feel that, that lady was rude and disrespectful and they're not taking care
Oh
of
yeah, you guys feel free
Feel
to call
free.
them and harass them. I don't care.
No,
No, don't harass them.
don't harass them. Call and speak your mind on how you feel they're not doing their jobs.
Well, they get my sense of humor. That's the number.
702-407-1825.
And she's not answering now. Now, how are we supposed to get through the school to fix this problem?
Let's try the teacher now.
Reception is unavailable.
Let's try the teacher's cell phone number he gave us. So they can see that we're trying every avenue. And this is what happens every time. This lady's ego, whoever
So this
that
is
Tara
our problem, right? I mean, this is our fault.
Yeah. Whoever
even-
that lady Tara is, her ego is so bad that she can't let go of it. And she really wants, you to
That's how
have to
she
beg to let
normally-
our kids get back in. What she expected,
I'm not begging.
that's what she wanted you to do right now. She totally thought she had this by the balls. And then when she realized, like, oh shit, they recorded it, they got it, like, I think things changed.
Can you guys all tell me, everybody has an email, right? That's why I said it that way. Oh, wow, that's a magical email you have.
Yeah, I know.
Her email, you guys heard when she said, no emails go to my spam. No emails. She wouldn't even check her spam. I told her, check your spam. She goes, oh, no, ma'am. No emails on mine go to spam. Does you guys' email go to spam? Because mine does. I have a lot of emails that go to spam. I check my spam all the time. I mean, shit happens, Electronics, things happen all the time. So can you guys please let me know if emails that you guys receive sometimes go to spam as well?
And if they don't, can I get that email? Can you figure out what email that is? Because all my shit always goes there. Hey, babe. So I turn that on. I don't know who it is, but there's no one there.
Oh, what the hell?
What was that? Oh, the video I sent you, I think.
Yeah.
Of that chihuahua.
What?
It was gone. It's gone. It was that lint ball.
So just take it off.
I was just telling you, bro.
I can't see. Okay. So let's contact.
Brian, right?
Yeah, but he's gonna be like, "Oh, I have nothing to do with it."
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask him if he. No, just ask him like this. Look, first confer with him. Hey, did you get to talk to anyone about that?
Do you want to ask him?
Yeah, I'll do it. Let me talk to him.
Because he never responded.
Yeah, let me do it.
After I sent him the text message wanting a confirmation and an update of what's going on with my address change, he never responded. He's the one that ran to admin, and admin was the one that
Yeah, I'll talk to him. I'm coming right now.
sent me that email.
Got the cigarettes over there?
Yeah. Rhiannon says she must have a special email because I have spam on mine. Everybody has spam, right?
No,
But
she's
you all heard her
lying.
say. No, I know she's lying, but you all heard her say that, right? The judge is going to see this. The judge is going to question her about
She's
that.
gotten this, dude. She's just a cocky biatch. I call him.
All right, let's call Brian. You want your number to show, right?
Yeah, fuck it. Not right now, Pierre. I'm gonna call.
Just keep your voice down
Yeah, I will.
so he doesn't get scared. Oh, you're yelling at me. If he answers.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave him a message. Or no, I'm not actually.
No, we'll just call him back.
Hello? 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 Look, it showed someone picked it up, but he wasn't answering, but maybe he's in class. Maybe he's
try
in
again.
class.
I don't want his number to show up. Are you like,
Fuck it, man. They're not gonna let everyone call him. I don't give a shit.
okay, ready?
Yep.
Come here.
I am. I'm getting some ashes. Oh, shit. Come here, bro.
Take him in our room and shut the door.
Come here. You're so small.
You guys, hold on a sec.
Think he's in class?
Well, if he was in class, we would have heard him
Yeah, that's true.
talking.
Why would he answer and not say nothing?
Because they're all cowards.
That's creepy. That's weird.
Or he probably thought it was a student, and then, they don't want to face the parents, so they
Right.
don't talk
Right.
when the parents call them.
Well, we're gonna call that. Dude, that's crazy. So not only have we sent them multiple emails with our address change, we've also talked to teachers verbally and told them supposedly they weren't getting the emails that we were getting them. Could you verbally do this for us? And now I want to see what his excuse is.
Ready?
Yep, ready. Ready, spaghetti.
Okay. Let's try him again. Oh, Tara is a coward.
Yeah, she is.
His name is Brian.
All right. Douchebag Brian. All right, sorry. Well, he's not answering his phone. What else would you call him?
Coward.
Where's Alyssa?
Go find her in my room.
Hello, this is Brian Fleischer from Nevada Virtual Academy. Please leave your name and number, and I'll call you back. Thanks.
Can you tell them to turn the TV down,
Yeah.
please? They're not deaf. Okay.
Whose TV's that on?
I'm gonna call the school one more time. Hi, David. Okay, so this is my kids' education. They're messing with you guys. Throughout the years, they kept looking for a reason to kick my kids out of school for retaliation because this is the type of parents we are. We are very much involved with their school stuff and their activities. And when we see something wrong within the school system, we voice our concerns and we confront them, and they don't like that.
These are our kids' education.
They like to be tyrants. So we're gonna go ahead and call them again one more time. You wanna call the school?
Mm-hmm. I'll even talk this time, Tara. Since you hammer-fisted the table and told me to stop when I was starting to grill her.
Thank you for calling Nevada Virtual Academy. We are Nevada's.
Like, this is weird. I'm trying to get a hold of the school. Why won't they answer? Why are they ignoring us? This is what they do to parents? This is how they shut them out?
They have caller ID.
Dude, their bosses need to see this. We need to tag their bosses.
Reception is unavailable.
We need to tag their bosses somehow. Do we have anyone else's numbers? So many people we've contacted, babe, over this shit.
I can email them, but they don't respond back with the emails.
Do we have any other phone numbers?
There's a fax number, but that's about it.
We don't have any other teachers' numbers? Even teachers we like?
It's the school phone number with their extensions.
That's it.
And we can't go through the extension because the receptionist
Is blocking us.
is blocking us and has opened up the line to answer. So when she answers the phones with an open line,
Yeah.
you can't navigate around that. And it's 3:18.
Let's
right
send
now.
Brian a text message.
3:18.
Let's send Brian a text message.
Tuesday, September 7th, right now.
That's documentation, and we can show it live while people are watching. Let's send him a text message saying exactly what we want to tell him on the phone. Maybe shorter and
He's not
converted
going to
nice.
reply back to the text message.
But if we send it, honey, it shows that, again, we're reaching out saying, hey, I personally spoke to you. I told you that they're playing email games or something's going on. This is my new address. This is where we live. Can you please
I'm not
make
texting
sure?
him my new address.
No,
Absolutely
I'm not. You're not listening what I'm saying to you. You're so
You just
mad.
said this is
No,
my new
I
address.
said, listen to me. I said, Brian, I spoke to you. I called you. I gave you my new address verbally because of this email problem. You told me you were going to get the right people to get this information. You're my only other contact.
I did give it to him verbally. He told me
I
he wrote it
understand
down.
that. So yes, now send him that.
No, I'm just
I'll do it.
confirming what you said.
Yes. I'll send it to him.
Do you have his number?
I'll fucking figure it out. I just called it.
Give me the phone. So
That documents again what we've been fucking saying. You're just mad right now.
no, you are.
No, I'm fucking getting.
I'm not mad. I'm furious. You blocked me.
What's up, David? What's up? How are you today?
Okay.
She's not ignoring you. We're just trying to get this shit taken care of.
I'm not talking about anything else right now, besides the school stuff.
What's his name?
Brian, Brian. Is it possible to go over
Is
there
there
and
any
talk
other
to
way
anyone
this go,
personally? We can't go over there to talk to anyone personally, John, because they told us that the schools, due to COVID, are closed right now. The facility is closed, and even the teachers,
Shut up,
even the
stupid.
teachers are working from home. Tell them to keep it down, please.
Okay, he's going. Well,
Nate, turn that down, please.
Shut up.
Do they have a corporate number or something that you can call? No, I don't know. This is the past 4 years. This is the only number that they've provided us. And then the teachers and admins' email addresses, which I have sent them numerous emails. I don't know what else to do. I mean, if I were you guys, I don't know. The only way that you guys can help out is actually, you can even block your number and call. And just voice your concern. Just voice your concern.
When did we talk to him?
Flood up their phone lines.
How many weeks ago did I talk to Brian? 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks
I
ago?
talked to Brian.
I talked to this guy too on the phone with you.
Oh yeah. Just say a couple weeks ago. That's it.
Okay.
I don't remember the date. Oh no. Well, the date is on the text
Yeah,
message,
okay,
but
it's
just say
fine.
a couple
Hold on.
weeks ago.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. So yeah, that's what we have been going through. What do you guys think about this whole drama? Drama BS. I'm pissed. I'm ticked off. Like, I'm keeping it as professional as I possibly can. But, you know, people can mess with me all they want, and I've said this a billion times. But the minute they mess with my kids, my claws are literally out right now. I'm glad it's entertaining for you, Christopher. while I'm pissed off that they're messing with my kids'
Hold on. Yeah,
education.
ignore fucking names, dude.
Hey Valerie, welcome.
I spell appropriate.
APPRO.
Whatever. I got it.
I think they're absolutely
I did one.
ridiculous. They're very unprofessional and incompetent. Yeah, you guys heard the way she talks to us, right? Condescending attitude, like we owe her something. No, she works for us, and if it wasn't for us, they wouldn't have a job. That Tara Gayfield, she's a horrible person.
Yeah.
She's talked to me like that from day one, and I ignored it. Because like I said, you could talk to me however you want. You can give an attitude, this and that. But that's what they
talk
do.
to our kids.
But yeah, imagine how they talk to our kids. But only because they're cowards. Like they try to pick on somebody that is defenseless. I'm not defenseless, but my kids are in a way if I'm not around. But I'm always around. And that's why I always put a stop to it. Like, watch how you talk to my kids. Watch what you say to them. Watch how you treat them. It's ridiculous. I heard a little what's going on, very unprofessional. Yeah, it is very unprofessional. Then she wanted to start the conversation over. She knew she was screwed. Yeah, she wanted to start a conversation over so she can re-say the things that she said, but twist it back on me. And then she has a magical email address that nothing goes to her spam. I'm so glad she said that. Nothing. I told her, I'm like, why don't you check your spam? Maybe one of them. Nope. She wouldn't even check her spam. I know they received it. Can you take your children to a different school? These people obviously aren't worth your time. See, the thing is, John, I would take them to another
It's so
school.
hard right now, and I'm not putting them in public school.
Yeah, number one, they're not going to go to public school physically. Especially with everything that's going on. I'm not going to get into that right now. But number two, everywhere else that I'm going to, if you guys can find somewhere in Nevada where they can virtually do online schooling, please let me know if you guys do your research.
Shut up, you fucking idiots.
Everywhere else, they charge minimum $700 per kid a month. So
Dude, this is frustrating. And then read it out loud to them, so show them. Is that just backs us? God.
hi Brian, this is Donnie. Why not Alyssa, Nicole's father?
Oh my goodness.
This is why I
Because
proofread your
he remembers
messages.
me from Alyssa. You're just so petty.
Shh. You're being rude.
You are.
Hi Brian, this is Donnie, Alyssa and Nicole's father. Hold on, I have to fix some punctuations. I'm sending you this in regards to our telephone call a few weeks ago. I told you personally your new address and that the staff there was having a hard time receiving it. You assured me that you had my correct address and that you would forward it to the appropriate departments. My kids have now been kicked out of school claiming the address was never updated. As a father, I'm highly concerned as I spoke directly to you and you assured me it would be handled correctly. Please contact me as soon as possible. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Lawson.
Well, there's another reason. I know he's not going to, but just more proof that we did that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It just sucks.
They're assholes.
And the thing that really sucks,
Sent.
the thing that really sucks is there's someone higher than Tara. And she's not sending us to the appropriate higher up. She's sending us to somebody else. We need somehow to get to them so they can see
who
this.
she was sent because there was no name on the
I know.
on the
They do it on purpose.
mailbox.
No, they do it on purpose. we need to get her boss, we need to tag her somehow. Can you tag the school district in this, or their school, whatever it's called?
Yeah, I'll do it on Facebook.
Because they need to see this shit. This is crazy. I'm really starting to get pissed off.
What do you guys think? Because this is going to the judge as well. No kids should be going through this. Like, my kids should have been in class right now, like they normally are, until 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, this is fucking ridiculous.
And they woke up at 8 o'clock this morning to try to log in because their classes start at 8. They set their alarms. They woke up at 8. They tried to log in, couldn't log in, so they came and woke me up and they said, "Mom?" I said, "Yes. We can't log in. It keeps saying that the password isn't correct because they changed it."
And if people are asking how they can help, yeah, they can help. They can either send emails, they can call that, phone number we gave them and tell them, number one, that the lady that they heard with their own ears how rude and disrespectful she was, and that, parents need to be able to get in contact with someone when it's dealing with their education, and we can't. That's not fair. They shut us out and kick them out, and they can't do that.
Yeah.
We do everything that we're supposed to do, but they don't do anything that they're supposed to do.
Yeah. They're like so unprofessional, it's not even funny. I'm gonna try calling one more time, babe.
Yeah. They're not gonna answer.
Thank you for calling Nevada Virtual Academy. We are Nevada's premier. Reception is unavailable.
Dude, she's a fucking. What she thinks that she can hide
We're
this
gonna
and
go
sweep this
away.
under the rug, and it's gonna go under the rug, and she won. But you
what she
can't
doesn't
do
understand
that.
is I'm publicly documenting it.
Right. And see this, I told you, it's 100% retaliation.
They need to be held accountable
The
for
letter that
everything
we
else
got,
they do.
the letter that we got last year saying after Nicole brought all her grades up to A's and B's, her best grades yet, they sent us an email saying, she's not going to be enrolled next year because
did
she
I
failed.
mention that? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think you did, but you can re-mention it in case. And then 30 minutes later sends us an email saying, "Oh, that was sent by mistake. Sorry." They were already planning all this.
No,
shit.
they didn't say mistake. They said disregard.
Disregard. Same thing.
Is there something in front of the camera? What is that red thing?
It's recording. That
Oh.
it's recording.
Can you open the door and see? There's a package in front. Or you want me to do it?
Why would I want you to do it? Oh, because. But you think it's that?
No, there's no one out there, but I want to see if they left the package. I'm looking at the cameras right now.
Really? Shut up. Shut up.
These dogs.
No card, no nothing. No card, no nothing. That was a little weird.
I don't know, you guys. I don't know what to do. I'm so aggravated right now. Like, my head is spinning.
You want leftovers from last night? Yeah.
My head is spinning, you guys. I'm so fucking aggravated. My voice is cracking today. I'm extremely upset. So, but yet the school wants to blame it on the parents.
All the time.
Like, we did it, it's our fault.
And they hire sadistic fucks. Like,
They're sadistic.
they're just sadistics, and they want you to bow down to them, and if you
Yeah.
fucking raise any shit that they're doing wrong, and they know it, they just fucking do what they did to you.
Mm-hmm.
And we've had so many other parents reach out and tell us this.
Well, remember I showed you the Facebook
Yeah.
on K-12.
Yeah.
So if you guys want, you can also go on Facebook if you have Facebook, and then go to K-12 or Nevada Virtual Academy. Doesn't matter. Go on their page. You guys could, put in your concerns as well. And then on top of that, you will see like thousands and thousands of parents like us complaining about the same thing. Everything that we've complained about, they complain about the same thing. And so, I mean, absolutely, I'm going to definitely put my kids in a different school if we don't get this resolved outside of court. But I will be contacting our attorney and seeing what they can do. I mean, maybe they can get a hold of the school's legal department. That's what they tried to do last year.
You want to put some more sister on it?
Sure. That's what they did last year is as soon as I mentioned a lawsuit and that I'm going to be contacting my attorney, they did not want to talk to us anymore. And they said, well, here is the information for our legal department. Contact them. Like what we have proof. I'm going to put all those videos together of the phone calls that I recorded throughout the years. And I'm just going to make a one big video about it so you guys can hear.
Every day they're out, it hurts them. It makes them go more behind and more behind.
Yeah. They're in high school now. They're going to be graduating in a few
And
years.
they already did it on purpose and held Nicole back. Which we should have fucking, you know what? When they did that and we knew better, we should have took it to court then and fought it, dude. Because they did that out of retaliation, thinking that, see, they kept trying to make you pull. This is what I personally think. I think they try to keep making you pull the kids out of that school and find somewhere else. That's why they kept fucking with their grades. That's why they held Nicole back for a year. They were hoping you wouldn't enroll them again this year. But unfortunately, that's what the fuck we're stuck with.
Yeah, because every other school that I've looked into is like $700 a month per kid.
Or they're full.
Or they're full. Because so many parents have pulled their kids out of school already. Thank you. You want half? I can't eat the whole thing.
Yeah, I'll eat that.
Like, I can't stand the lack of responsibility on their end. And then they try to put all the blame on us like we're the bad parents.
I'm so glad you actually did it live this time.
I'm glad I did it live too because, like I said, I've warned them for 4 years.
And we didn't want to do it. Here's the thing. We could have been scandalous so many times. This school has screwed up and really, really screwed up and don't do shit so many times. But you know what? We're like, all right, it's our our kids' school. We got to fix it. As long as our kids can learn and get past and get their grades and their diploma, then, whatever.
We'll shut up.
Yeah, but it got to a point where they forced us into a corner. And now, you know what? I hope people lose some jobs.
This is the
shit.
reason. Well, that was because of the retaliation. That's why I never posted anything or any of the conversations we had because of this reason. Like, I did not want them to retaliate on our kids and kick them out.
Right.
But now, like, enough is enough, and it's time for them to get exposed.
Yeah. Now they kick the kids out. They give you no choice.
Fucking bastards.
I'm pissed. Like, legit, I'm pissed. My claws are out. I'm looking through and seeing if there's any other contact info. No, because look, this is the only thing that that's the only info that they have, which is Director of Operations and Compliance, Megan Bernardo.
And have you ever talked to her?
And the phone number is 702-407-1825. No,
But Tara
I never.
answers that number, right?
Yeah, I never talked to Megan Bernardo.
Because Tara answers every time.
Not just Tara, everybody that answers. And supposedly she's never available.
Oh, so other people besides Tara answer the phone? How do you get to them?
Well, if it's another receptionist and I tell them who I want to speak with, they transfer me with their extension.
Oh, like on a different day when she doesn't work there or something? Or she didn't
Yeah, but I don't even know why Tara would answer the phone. She's not even a receptionist.
What is she?
Shit, I don't know.
Wow.
First, she claimed she was head of admin. I found out she was not. That's what she told me when she first called me. Then she told me she was a counselor. Then she gave me like many different titles, and she was none of them. So I really don't know at the end of the day what the fuck she really is.
Wow, man. That's concerning.
Oh, and in the beginning of the school year when she called me,
Yeah.
she said that she was one of their room teachers, and I found out she wasn't.
Wow.
And then, isn't it funny how she said, this is so funny, how she changed the subject. As soon as I told her, okay, so can you go ahead and forward the emails that I sent you supposedly that I'm busy and I haven't
Yeah, I know.
I can't. She goes, I'm going to go ahead and transfer you.
Yeah. You've never sent it, because here's the
I
thing.
never
If you're
ever
not-
send,
if you're
not
bus-
even, not
if
just
you're-
her, but nobody. I never
Right.
send anybody an email saying I'm
Right.
too busy to talk.
Or send an email.
In fact,
How
I
stupid
gave
is
her
that?
my
I'm
phone
too
number and I
busy.
said, call me.
I'm too busy to send an email because that's what she wanted to do, is send an email. So why would you say I'm too busy to send an email? You would have just not answered her.
Exactly.
If you're too busy to send an email, you're
So
too
why
busy
would
to send an email.
Yeah, why would I send if I'm too busy to send an email, why would I send her an email saying I'm too busy to send her an email?
Fucking dumb.
It doesn't make any. And then when I told her, oh really, you have that email? Go, can you forward it to me? I'm gonna go ahead and transfer you. Exactly what I thought, because you fucking lied.
We gotta tag the higher up.
You
she's
lied.
gonna get. This is gonna get resolved.
I'm too busy to send an email to say
Yeah.
I'm too busy to send an email. Except the funny thing is, every time
As
I
soon as
send
she said
emails,
that-
hold on, every time I send emails at the bottom with my signature when I put thanks or thank you or whatever, at the bottom, Mrs. Lawson, I put my phone number and I always say, please contact me or call me directly for any questions or concerns that you have.
The funny thing is, as soon as she said that, I knew instantly that was
She was
a
gonna-
lie.
she was
Hold
gonna
on. I knew
bullshit.
instantly that was a lie and that you were going to call her on it. And then when you called it on it and when she said I was going to transfer you, that one thing came in my head. And that's when she knew she fucked up. Like, that's exactly what popped into my head.
You know what
And it
popped
was
in my
me.
head? You know what popped in my head?
What?
You only had one job and you
Yeah.
fucked it up.
Yeah.
You only had one
One
job
job.
and you fucked it up. God damn,
She's a
dude.
tyrant, man.
They're all tyrants.
People like that need to get away from our kids.
This is why I should run for Congress. So I could change the whole school system. Because there's so many parents. But I don't want to do it in Nevada. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it in Nevada. I want to do it somewhere else. Like Texas or Florida or something. Even Arizona. But I don't want to do it in Nevada. I have my reasons, and I'm not going to get into politics right now. But yeah. Man, I don't know what to do, you guys. I don't know. I'm like literally, the wheels in my head are spinning. I'm going to keep calling her. I don't give a shit. Do I want to kick my kids out of school? I'm going to keep calling.
Let's try Brian one more time.
Oh, he's not going to respond. He's a coward.
Thank you for calling Nevada Virtual Academy. We are Nevada's premier online.
The school, but they're not answering. They answered the first time, so check this out. Hold on. You have to hear this.
Reception is unavailable.
Wait till you hear what they said Mom did.
So supposedly, this woman that I emailed personally, and sent her the proof of the address change and stuff, right? I sent it to her twice, and then another person I sent it to the same email to someone else to make sure that they got it. So this is what she said. First, she said that she's like, "Oh, I remember I spoke with you multiple times." She's contradicting herself. That's another thing. If I spoke with her multiple times, then how would she get an email from me saying that I can't talk?
Right.
She tells me she spoke with me multiple times. She keeps changing her story around. And then she tells me that I sent her an email telling her multiple times, multiple emails, that I'm too busy to send her an email and talk to her. So if I'm too busy to send her an email, why would I send her an email saying I'm too busy to send her an email? Doesn't make sense. So then I called her out on it. I'm like, "Oh, I did? Really? Okay, can you I don't remember doing that because I never did that. I said, "Can you forward me that information? Can you forward me the email that I've been sending you that I'm too busy to talk?" You know what she said? "I'm going to go ahead and transfer you."
Yeah.
Because that bitch doesn't have the balls
And
to.
the dad too when I was calling her out.
And then she turns around and says, what was the other thing? Oh, yeah, the email thing. So then she goes, "So when did you email me?" So I looked at it and I said, July 15th.
Oh yeah.
She's looking for
She
the
didn't think
July
you had it.
15th. She didn't, she tells me she doesn't have it, right? So then I said, "Okay, so can you check your spam to make sure that it went into your spam? Just in case." You know what she tells me? "Oh, I don't need to check my spam because none of my emails go to my spam." And then so I started clowning her and I said, "Oh, really? So you're telling me you have a magical email that none of your emails go to spam? Can you tell me what email you use so we can use it too? Because everybody's emails go to spam."
Well, you could turn it off, but yeah.
No, but she's telling me that basically none of her, she didn't say she turned it off. She said none of her emails go to spam. And she wasn't willing to check the spam.
Yeah. Yeah, you should be, at least it takes 2 seconds. Click
Just click it.
Yeah.
Maybe it went into your spam.
Yeah, exactly.
Then she wanted to start the conversation over. Yes, thank you for the reminder. Then she wanted to start the conversation over.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, let's start this over." Oh, and then I love the fact that they don't like to be confronted. So when Dad jumped in and started talking, she goes like this. She goes, "No, I'm sorry. I'm only going to be talking to one person at a time."
like, "Oh, no, you're not."
So then I turn around and I go, "Nope, you're talking to both of us."
That's her excuse. Or if you talk loud because
One
you're on
person at a
speaker.
time.
Yeah. Oh, you're
You can't
yelling at me.
multitask?
You're yelling at me.
You're yelling at me because you're on speaker and we want to make sure that
Bless
you
you.
can hear it. Bless you.
Did you eat your food? All gone?
I'm going to cry like a little girl because you're yelling at me. We're not yelling at you. We're talking loud so you can hear us. There's a difference. Like, people are so redonkulous, you guys. Redonkulous these days. I don't even know where to start, where to go, what to do. There's something in my eye again. My allergies are killing me. It's too early for me to go through this bullshit. What's wrong with you?
Nose.
Your allergies. We're all suffering with allergies.
I want to know who the fuck rang my doorbell.
Oh well. Obviously it wasn't
what?
important.
I'll talk to you in a little bit about it.
I'm
Well,
calling
there's-
one more time. I'm gonna keep,
Thank you for calling Nevada Virtual Academy.
they wanna legally, unlawfully kick my kids out of school. I'm gonna keep harassing them with my phone calls. It's not even harassment. I want answers. She's seeing my phone number. Look, I'm leaving my number out on purpose. This is for the judge to see that she's ignoring my phone calls. They have caller ID. They're doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
Reception is unavailable.
See?
Yep, they sure are.
Tyrants. Freaking tyrants, man. I don't know. what
Get off the
else to
counter. Alyssa, get the cat off the counter.
do. You didn't bring paper towels.
Didn't we just buy a brand new roll? Case, who are they?
Mm,
Oh, I remember right here.
I'm hungry. So, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure something out, but they're not gonna win. Right after I'm done in a few minutes with the live, because I'm gonna call them one more time, just for the record. I wonder if I block my number, they'll answer. And I'm gonna straight caller out. I'm gonna be like, is there a reason why you see my phone number on caller ID and you don't answer now? All of a sudden. So what I decided to do is I'm gonna call and block this time. Where's the paper towels?
Son of a motherfuck!
Did you forget what you wanted them for?
No, I was talking about, yeah, I did.
So I'm thinking of calling them with the block number.
Max, go. Kick rocks.
And then I'm gonna be
Off the
like,
clutch.
is there a reason why, if she answers, is there a reason why you're not answering my phone call when my
Right.
number pops up on your caller ID?
Right.
Just like that.
Yeah, should.
I wanted to hang up on you. I wanted to. Because this is more evidence against them.
Good, huh?
It's really good, yeah. 407-1825.
It's too soon, so you gotta know it's you.
This time I did *67.
Thank you for calling Nevada Virtual Academy. We are in reception is unavailable.
She knows it's me.
Yeah.
And she's a racist one too. 100%. You know what she told me, you guys? The first time I talked to her, first time I talked to her, I have this on recording too. You know what she asked me? After she asked me information and stuff and my kids' info, like who my kids are and stuff, she turned around, she goes, what's your ethnicity? What race are you?
Why does that matter?
That's exactly what I said. I was like, what? And I go, white. She goes, oh, white? Oh, okay. And then her whole fucking attitude and demeanor changed towards me.
Yeah. I remember
Racist
that.
cunt. I'm just tired of it, man. I'm tired of it.
They're corrupt. See,
You
what
know-
they don't understand, they're being paid by tax dollars and stuff too. I'm that kind of dude that'll write Congress. I'll write my my Nevada congressperson and tell them, hey, this, and this is happening. I'm that type of dude that'll be a thorn in their ass and write a bunch of letters to people and scream from the top of the mountain so we get heard.
You know what I should do? Contact that mayor, the one that invited me to the school board.
Mm-hmm.
There's a mayor here that called me, was it 3 years ago when I went and I was an advocate and spoke on behalf of the school. I mean, on behalf of the kids. I'm telling them at the school board. That's how I knew about the school board. that I can actually go and talk to them. She called me and left me a voicemail. And I still saved that voicemail. So I called her back. And I said, yeah, this is Monica, blah, blah, blah.
You want salt?
Yeah. And so she said, I'm Mayor, whatever her name was. I forgot. But I do have her information. And she told me
Oh,
to...
I don't know about that one.
She told me to go to the school board, and she was going to be there too, and she was actually there, and I wanted to talk to them. But she told me what to do. She told me to get all my papers and
Right.
you know, write a letter and
Yeah.
document everything, and I did that.
Yep.
Not that it really helped much,
No.
because everybody in the school board is corrupted.
We're gonna tag Facebook on this.
I think the best thing to do is just keep our kids in school and just homeschool them ourselves. If we have to, I mean, what's the difference? They don't.
Society's the difference. They're gonna
They
not
don't-
accept what we do, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you don't have
But
a
they don't teach
diploma,
shit.
and you don't have."
They don't teach shit to our kids. They don't. They don't teach anything. Our kids, everything they've learned so far is from us.
That is true.
History, math, science, biology, English, punctuations,
Yeah.
where to put a period, where to put a capital.
You had
all
to
this-
send emails to
They
correcting
don't even-
teachers' work before.
Yeah, I sent emails correcting the teachers' words before with their work.
Like when they wrote you trying to talk, something like your daughter this, and you're like, "Why don't you try starting?" Yeah.
Why don't you learn how to spell before you
If we tell my daughter.
before you tell my daughter something in class? I don't know where they're getting these teachers from, or the school staff, or whatever the case is. I'm gonna try it one more time. I have a bug up my ass right now.
I hear you.
Should I do my phone number or block?
You could try block one more time and see if they're stupid enough to pick up.
Thank you for calling Nevada.
No, thank you for not answering. Motherfucker.
I kind of don't want her to answer, so.
I do.
No, because it shows her ignorance
Yeah.
and her stupidity. She's just burying herself a deeper hole with the school system
Yeah.
is unavailable.
and the judge. But anyways, I'm gonna get going right now, you guys, because I need to contact my attorney, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna call my attorney.
What is?
We're gonna get no. I'm not
No.
waiting. I'm not waiting.
Alright.
Every time we play the waiting game with them, we get fucked.
Alright, do what you gotta
Our
do.
kids get fucked. I'm not waiting anymore. I'm gonna do what I said I should have done 4 years ago, is contacted my attorney right away. They took advantage of it. They probably think that we don't even have an attorney. They think that I'm fucking bluffing.
When they
Just
get a
like
phone call,
they,
they're gonna find
until
out.
they get a phone call and a letter on court papers. But the same way where they didn't think that I have a big fucking YouTube channel and a big platform on every social media.
People that actually have your
And
back. and
and that
will
I'm
call
going
and
to
complain
expose them,
them,
and I
too.
did. So this is K-12 Nevada Virtual Academy.
Yep.
And every parent that's watching this, let me know as well. Contact me, let me know as well. Send me an email.
Especially if you, any parents that have online, they're doing online schooling, let us know if they've,
Yeah, let me know if you guys experience anything with any schools, period, especially online. And if you guys have any general information of another homeschool that I could put my kids in, please let me know in Nevada. That'll help me out a lot. Just go to monicaspiritqueen.com and put your information with your phone number, and I'll give you guys a call. But I'm going to get going. I'm already frustrated. I need to contact my attorney before they leave the office, before it gets too late. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. Love you guys. Take care.